Hi Aries, welcome to Magpie Moonchild. My name is Kayleigh. This is your read for February. What I'm going to do is pull a card for each of the 4 weeks of the month and see what energy sits within it, and then a month overall across the month. So let's see what we've got for Aries coming in the first week. You have the Ace of Discs, an opportunity to plant your seeds, quite literally as well as figuratively. There is potential tap in this month, Aries. Something for you to make happen. You are going to have to invest in whatever idea it is, whatever it is you want to make happen, make manifest this month. It's going to take work, but it should be successful. The Ace of Discs is the full potential of something tangible or financial or physical, something physical that you can literally perceive coming into fruition, basically, or the potential for fruition. Planting seeds. So if you're a gardener, now's the time to plant your seeds this month, or plan planting your seeds. You have the Queen of Wands for the second week, so this is the 8th through to the 15th, 14th. Somebody who's confident, who knows their business, who can make a sound argument and hold their ground with anybody else. Passionate, very passionate. You may be feeling quite feeling your oats this month, very much confident in your body physically. You could be having a very sexy Valentine's weekend, but yeah, no, feeling physically amazing. Look like you've looked after yourself, and now it's starting to pay off. You feel comfortable in your skin. If you've been working on your confidence and your body, you're just proud of who you are, and unapologetically so. And passionate, very passionate in a very controlled, it oozes out of you. The passion oozes out of you, whether that's sexy energy or just confidence energy. It's pouring out of you that you know who you are, and you're not afraid to be you. And you're not going to apologize to anyone for it either, but not in like a feisty, I don't give a shit, that you know what I mean? No, I don't give a fuck sort of thing. It's not antagonistic. It's just you have very clear boundaries, and you're quite confident, like, I am who I am, and I'm not going to apologize for that. And their opinion, you don't react to their opinion. You're not fiery responsive to their opinion. You don't come back antagonistically at them. You're just like, that's fine, you don't have to agree with me, but this is what I'm doing, and that's my plan. That's what I want to do. I feel like a little bit embarrassed, like that is what you used to do in the past, but don't worry, that's the past. Past is the past. And it could be that whatever you're taking this leap for, you know you're supposed to do it, and it doesn't matter. This is what you're supposed to be doing, and you're now making the steps to do it. Wow, that just flicked everywhere. Yeah, making the plan, setting the plan in motion. The third week of this month, so the 15th forward. Making the plan and starting to take those steps to make that, whatever that idea is, happen. It's a passion project, that's for sure. It's something you've always kind of wanted to get off the ground and do. But yeah, this is taking command and making it happen, making the plans, building the strategy, to the way forward to dominate whatever field it is you want to be in. Could be that you want to go into law or legal studies or something of that, defending people. But now is the way to start making plans and start putting those plans into motion. For the fourth week, the final week, you have the Hanged Man. So maybe you require a touch. There may be a bit of waiting for that outcome to happen, a change of perspective, adapting the plan a little bit. But just take time. Don't make any too rash decisions towards the end of the month. Take your time. Wait for things to come in. Because the two of Wands leads to the Three of Wands, where your ships start to come in. You start to see the start of the dividends that will start to pay off. So this is very much a card of taking your time, taking your balance, taking time to go within to see that you are definitively on the track that you know is best for you. Don't doubt that you do know what's best, but this is taking time to sit back and reflect on that. And money isn't everything as well. If this is to do with a project that you want to be successful in, money isn't always the best option to chase. Money comes and go, things come and go. So are you doing it because you want to chase money? Or are you doing it the path where you're doing what makes you passionate, which will support you, but you're not going to be in floods of money. You'll be comfortable, but not well off. Does that make sense? The over luxuries. Your overall energy for the month is the Lovers. Yeah, taking a decision, making a decision. It can be love as well, obviously. It could be that you're looking to possibly move in with someone, get engaged, get married, start putting those plans into motion. If you've been engaged for a while, start making that happen. Start putting the plans to get married in. Or if you're looking to buy or you've bought a house and now you're looking to do it up, making those plans. I'm not getting that this thing, whatever it is you're starting to happen, I'm not seeing instant payoff this month for it. I'm very much getting that you're making a choice that you would then, you see these two, it's like the Two of Wands crossing and entwined. You have a lot of a zigzaggy path to go to get to the end result. The good news is that whatever decision you take, you're always going to end up where you're supposed to be. So although it's a big decision which path you take, inevitably there are no wrong decisions, is what I'm getting. There are no wrong decisions. You will end up to where you're supposed to be, whether that's a person. So it could be that you're looking to forge out on a path on your own, you kind of need a break from someone, or it could be that you're choosing to commit to someone. Whatever path, whether it's away or together, whatever that decision is, you will end up where you're supposed to be. So if you're supposed to be together, you'll end up back together. Yeah, but I'm getting very much that this is something you've wanted to do for a while for yourself. Just because it's the Lovers doesn't mean it's love related. This can very much be a financial interest, or a home interest, or a course, or a job thing. But towards the end of the month, you're going to need a time of reflection to assess where you are and what you truly want from it. And there could be a little period where you're like, am I on the right path? Am I on the right path? And that's what this is calling for. Take a moment to sit back, to realise that you are. It may not be turning out the way you wanted it to, but you are going to get to where it is you're supposed to be. I'm going to get you a Moonology card. A Moonology card for Aries, please. A Moonology card for Aries. A Pisces is important. I've got Pisces keeps popping in my head. A Pisces is important. I don't know if that's somebody that you're involved with, or I don't know, or you've got Pisces in your chart, but Pisces is just screaming at me in my head. Keeps wanting me to say Pisces, and I don't know why. I don't always know why. Your Moonology card for this month is bring love into the situation. The Lovers is there. So bring love, and there's a new moon in Aquarius, so we are in Aquarius season. But yeah, bring love into the situation. I kind of like that. There's a new moon coming up as well. So if this is like a proposal, or moving in together, or buying a house together, or making that big romantic gesture at Valentine's Day, it's going to start moving forward. And I'm going to say you probably need to do the reflection before you make the decision to do that big move. But equally, you can reflect after it's happened, because there's a lot of realization and adjustment, a period of adjustment. Like you go, oh yeah, I'm going to propose. And then you propose, and then you're like, oh shit, we're actually getting married. This is actually going to move forward. And there's a period of adjustment where you're like, oh, that was a big thing. Have I done the right thing? I'm getting that you probably have. You have, because obviously you've made that decision, and it has far-reaching. The Lovers is a far-reaching consequences. But don't worry, if you've made the right decision or the wrong decision, you've made a decision. You've took the step, and now you just kind of got to see how that pans out. Take a bit of time. Don't move too quickly with those plans moving forward. Don't be rushed into something. Don't be rushed into a marriage where it's 6 months down the line, or they want to move quite quickly with it. If you want to take the time to sit in that commitment level for a minute, you can do that. Just be open and honest. Don't let your past hold you back is also what I've got. Don't let your past hold you back. Just because something didn't work out before doesn't mean it won't work out this time. It could be that whatever this commitment is, you're like, the panic is going to come from you got engaged before and you've just got engaged again, or you've bought a house with someone before, you've lived with someone before, whatever it is, or you've taken this, you've bought a house before and it didn't turn out well, or you've started a course and you never got to finish it, it didn't turn out rightly, especially in this field. Just because it didn't work out last time doesn't mean the situation's not the same this time. It's completely different. Well, it's not completely different, it's similar because it's triggering you, but it's not the same situation. It's not exactly the same. There are differences, and it's the differences that make all the difference this time. The difference makes the difference. How ironic. How Mercury retrograde is just being a pain in my ass. The difference makes the difference. I'm going to do you a divine doors. There you go. Destiny. One door closes, another opens for you. Let the plans of destiny unravel true. There you go. That's going to focus in on that. There you go, so you can read it. Yeah, just kind of surrender and let it go. Let's see what happens. Don't force yourself into something. Don't let somebody else force you into it. Just sort of see what naturally happens. Don't push. Don't let things get too rushed, because this can be very much an urgency. But what you need to remember is, on this plan, whatever it is you decided to commit to, coming into Valentine's Day, I'm not saying that it is romantic. Whatever it is you decide to, don't go too fast on that path. It's a marathon, not a sprint. That's what I'm getting. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You don't have to make everything happen right now, and you don't have to be forced to make everything happen right now. Let things unfold naturally. You've made something happen by making that commitment to whatever it is. You don't need to be forced into something else. I'm just going to get you a self-care prompt for the week, a sacred self-care. This isn't necessarily tied into the read. It's just I like to pull one for everybody, because we need to really promote self-care. The one that's come out for you is clean your space, especially if you've got someone moving in, because you're going to need space for them. But for clearing out your space, that doesn't just mean your physical home space. It can also mean space within your head, letting old shit go that keeps holding you back. Because when we open up space, we make space for new stuff to come in and fill that void. So more positive things. So get rid of the negative in order to encourage in and rush in the positive. That's pretty cool, Aries. Congratulations on whatever big step it is you're committing to. It looks like it should be successful. Just give yourself time and space to think and consider everything. Be kind to yourself. Don't put the pressure on yourself. You don't have to go at 100 miles an hour for everything. You don't have to plan the wedding the day after you get engaged. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to think about how you're going to decorate the lounge the day you've moved into the house. Do you know what I mean? Give yourself a bit of time and space to read the room, almost, like get the energy of what's going on around you, reflect on that, go within, see what that means for you at this new big step that you've done, and just give yourself the time and the space to adjust before, and acknowledge and process before you move forward at 100 miles an hour with something else. But yeah, hope that helps, Aries, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.